The United States, Panama, England, South Africa, Saudi Arabia, Germany. This week's Veterans Voices takes us around the world. Dan Wilson is a 20-year veteran of the Air Force. It's a time that took him and his family many places. Wilson looks back on his service with fond memories of everything he saw and did. This is his story in his own words.
It's like a story life.
That's how you'll hear Dan Wilson describe his time in the Air Force, like a storybook. It's a tale that all began in May of 1984, and the first chapter led Wilson and his wife to the Republic of Panama.
We went straight from here into kind of a third world nation, and it took a while to get used to that. It was a little scary at first.
Wilson served as an air transportation specialist, his primary job moving goods and passengers in and out of the country.
And cargo could be anything from literally beans to bullets and everything in between.
After a few years working with all branches of service, Wilson returned to the U.S. with his wife and 2 daughters, becoming an airborne airdrop instructor, teaching students to drop supplies and equipment from planes.
I wound up in this perfect career field that breaks everything down from here's the whole process into every little segment.
Eventually, the Wilson family crossed the pond and ended up at Royal Air Force Mildenhall in England.
I have to give my wife full credit for all of the things that she did, because she just did it. She made it all happen.
Wilson also made trips to Saudi Arabia and South Africa, among other places.
You would drive into work in the morning, and some days you'd see a giraffe or something. It would just be on the side of the road like you would see a deer here.
The Wilsons' final chapter in their story was Ramstein Air Base in Germany.
You see a lot of the staging going out for like the Middle East and all that. It was the largest air base in Europe at the time.
And it was during that time the military felt the shock of 9/11.
We helped the original group of Special Forces troops that got into Afghanistan within days after 9/11 happened.
Wilson retired in 2004, moving his family back home to Ohio.
The Air Force was great to me and my family, and I love the Air Force.
Each place Wilson and his family went came with some incredible memories and stories. You can hear more about their travels and about some of the planes and cargo that came through these air bases by heading to our website, WTRF.com.